The future of Africa has become a beacon of hope, a proof of creation that will build a nation. Africa, a continent that has been undermined and disregarded, has finally awoken, and its shield is by his mightiness. Wipe away your tears, for your fears being replaced with hope. Time has come, the time is now. A new mindset and a new nation. New Africans to build a new Africa.
We are going to climb all the way to the top. Africa is filthy rich. We have gold. We have diamonds. We have oil. We have everything.
Born in the late 70s in Ghana's capital city of Accra and raised in the UK, Nana Kwame Bediako made his first £1 million at 21 from selling scrap steel and telecommunication material while schooling at the University of Westminster. Over the past 16 years, the real estate mogul has developed over 500 luxury homes and apartments on the most expensive street in Accra. Nana Kwame Bediako is on course with his audacious vision to build Africa's first integrated city at the heart of the western region of Ghana. Nana's Petronia City project is a 2,000-acre self-sustaining master-planned city with an industrial hub, free zone enclave, and manufacturing hub ready to serve the needs of businesses across the continent. The integrated city will house Africa's first ever energy city and Africa's very own Silicon Valley, while comprising of several hotel and entertainment facilities, a golf village, and large communal living spaces for over 30,000 residents. He also recently acquired a property in Bel Air, California, as a way of breaking into the American real estate market.
We're about to turn over the numbers at 50 times more.
Really, Nana Kwame Bediako's unique nightlife echoes the phrase, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy," as he loves to party and also catch up with numerous celebrity friends like Floyd Money Mayweather, Naomi Campbell, Idris Elba, and many others. And oh, not forgetting his unique taste for vintage cars and art collection. Nana Kwame Bediako's vision to steer Africa on a prosperous path does not manifest only in his buildings, but also in his philanthropy works. Nana established the New Africa Foundation, committed to developing sustainable solutions to major problems the less privileged face every day. He also plans on inspiring 1 million Africans to become millionaires with the release of his book and upcoming movie.
Possible should be possible. That is one of the things that I like to do.
108 apartments on what? 1.5 floors.
0.38. It's never happened. I mean, beyond my own imagination and the people I work with, from the architects to the engineers to the designers, they didn't believe it, but I already saw the dream. I saw the vision. I saw the opportunity. And that land was, they have a vision, and when they see it, and when they sense that message, whether it's from God, whether it's from their soul or their spirit, they definitely go for it.
They go for opportunities, and that's one thing that defines successful people. You've mentioned it, in the right.
Company of Wonderworld, Petronia, New Africa Construction, Belfast, which is city and property management company, and then of course the New Africa Foundation. I decided to build my own industry where Wonderworld is the development company, and then Petronia is the large-scale development company, and then New Africa Construction is the construction company. Qualis Residence is one of the typical examples of how symbolic my buildings are. And when I first decided to come up with Qualis Residences, because one, I wanted to create the first service apartment that would compete with hotels on the market. That's one. And I wanted to also make sure that this is a building that I sort of mortalized my mother with, because it was time for me to honor my mother. I also wanted the generation to see that why don't we invest on our parents when they are alive, to honor them so they can appreciate it more so than when we wait for our parents to pass. My business is growing so fast because of maximization, and number one, it's by far one of my biggest maximization. I wanted a cubicle with 120 cantilevers. I also wanted to use the building to send a significant message that it's, this is a building that in the daytime is white, then in the nighttime it becomes black. I wanted to maximize the use of that land to the point where you couldn't do it anymore. And so that's how come I managed to put 108 apartments on 1,500 square meters. It's never done in history. Number two was sustain the skyline that we've already changed. It needs to be sustained. WW.
When did you decide to move to Ghana and start your development business?
I moved to Ghana in 2001. I had just turned 21 and I had just made my first £1 million, but for some reason I had to come to Africa. I don't know why. That the voice that has always been talking to me, like, go here, do this, do that. I listen to that voice.
So is it like your intuition that you
I think
feel?
so, yeah. It's funny enough, but I don't know how to, or maybe I haven't had the chance to explain it to people, or a stage for people to understand that there is a voice that talks to me and controls me that I listen to.
So for some people that can't hear that voice or struggle to hear that voice inside themselves, do you have any tips for them to know what they should do and what steps they should take in their life?
I think we all do. We all do hear this voice, but there's so much doubt that will happen. Would I lose? Would I be? And it takes more than guts to cross that river or cross that road that leads you to another height. That could be a mountain.
This actually really speaks to me because sometimes I feel like for example, at the moment I want to be doing.
There's a number of things. I mean, I thought that at that time Africa was empty, Ghana was empty, there was nothing here. But everybody will see it as a disadvantage. I have to look for an advantageous point from that. And I thought coming to Ghana would give me an opportunity to have
to leave behind. What do you want to have as your legacy? The man who came and did what?
I want to leave behind the man who came to invest in his people, in his race, in his country.
But let's talk about Avenue Lincoln, where we are before we get to other projects. What's the inspiration behind this wonderful estate?
Avenue Lincoln, I wanted to change the life of development. Avenue Lincoln was named after my son Lincoln. So he was born the very day when I was buying the land and I was signing it. I got a call and said, "Oh, you have a son." And so I decided that I'll name the project after him as Lincoln. But the project, every one of them have a name, and this name are very important people around me.
So Lincoln owns this. Yeah. Ruby is there.
Ruby's my wife.
Ruby's your wife. Okay.
Yes, my brothers have brothers. You have Kwame, my mom.
I can see that your house styles are unique as well, and I can actually go to Airport Hills and I see some of your designs being put up. I've seen what you've done, unique architecture. You're not an architect, but you think so wide and you bring it to life. Inspiration.
Well, I believe life is an architect. We have to live it like an art. You have to think about the things you do. Image is it's basically a perception of life, and you can see that we draw it. We live the picture. We live life by a picture we paint, and so that's how I do things. Everything I do, I want quality to be guaranteed. I want longevity. I want a lifestyle with it. I want an image with it, and I want it registered, stamped.
What's something like this costing you?
In the beginning, when I started, it was $650,000. I remember around that time, people thought it was expensive, but then they also realized that this is
$650,000.
Yes, at that time. But over 5 years, 6 years, it's come to 900,000.
Oh, so it's appreciated in value.
Oh yes, of course. I will never give you anything that would devalue. That's what Cheddar is about. I'm about money, but not money to take away from you. Money.
You mentioned it. Yes, cheddar cheese. What do you get?
Hey guys, so we are going to discover the deep secret you should know from this video from Kwame Bediako. Okay guys, this is so much marvelous. All right, so we are going to go into it right now. So he made his first million at the age of 20. At the age of 21 years old, Kwame Bediako has already cashed out. 2, his vision is to see Africa on a prosperous path. As a man without vision is one of the things you won't succeed. 3, what is not possible, he sees and visualizes and take opportunity in it. You see, that is how this man moves. Successful people sense opportunity when they see it and go for it. Okay, when you see an opportunity, take massive action in it, and that is how you guarantee success. He listens to his inner voice always, and he uses that to make more and make decisions in his life. There is some voice in him that keeps telling him, push on, do this, and he keep pushing on. That is the Holy Spirit. 6 is seeing advantage in disadvantage. There's a lot of times you're going to see things that is not going to be right, but you need to have an eye of an advantage and take a lead. Okay, so that's how this man was able to build up wealth. All right, we live in life like a picture. We can draw it. Yes, the life you want to live, you design it for yourself. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please share, like, comment, do everything. Thank you so much.